Hello, Lana. Welcome again to Manifested Online Classes. My name is James Kenyani. We are continuing with our lesson on similarity and enlargement. In the last lesson, we looked at enlargement of two rectangles using a positive enlargement and a negative enlargement. So today we shall still dwell on enlargement when given a scale factor, but we are going to look at what happens when we have triangles. So Lana, in the lesson as it goes, it is enlargement of triangles when given the center of enlargement and a scale factor of enlargement. So as usual, an objective. At the end of the lesson, the learner should be able to construct triangles when given a center of enlargement and the scale factor of enlargement. He should be able to construct the triangles. So the objective to enable the learner to construct objects and images of triangles when given the center of enlargement and the scale factor of enlargement and the scale factor of enlargement. So in this case, it is better to understand this when we have an example of two cases when given the scale factors. So we read through that example. Construct the image of the triangle. The center of enlargement is O, and the scale factor of enlargement, so always of enlargement, and the scale factor of enlargement is 2. So we go straight to the solutions. Solution. So O, as I've said, is given. O is given. So it is a triangle. So Lana, it is a triangle with vertices A, B, and C. So in the examples we did on enlargement, when given, you join the center of enlargement to each of the vertices and then you prolong. You prolong. You prolong. You prolong. So that is the first thing, you prolong. So what you'll reason is, since the scale factor is 2, Since the scale factor is 2, the image distance will be double the object distance. So I'm saying OA, OB, OA prime will be twice OA, and OB prime will be twice OB. OC prime will be twice OC. That is what happens. The image distance will be twice the object distance. So I'll go straight to getting the images. I'll go straight to getting the images. So I can start with OA, and from my ruler, one part of the ruler, one part represents 1 centimeter. One part represents 1 centimeter. One part on this represents 1 centimeter. So I'll come here, start with A. You go with me. A 6.2, OB prime 12.4. So that is A prime. That is A prime learner. I come to B. Look at what is happening. OB learner, OB is 9.6. So OB prime will be 19.2. I'm here, 19.2. That is B prime. I'll finish with C. OC, the distance. OC 8.2. This will be 16.4. That is C prime. I can just write with red the images. So that is C prime. That is A prime. That is B prime. So I'll join the vertices. And that is the image of ABC under enlargement scale factor 2. That is a positive enlargement learner. Why? The object and the image are on the same side of the center of enlargement. We shall look at a second example. So learner, that goes the second example. It reads, enlarge ABC with center of enlargement O, and the scale factor of enlargement is -2. So in the first one, it is a positive enlargement. In this one, in this case, the image and the object will be on the opposite sides of the center of enlargement, either one on the left, the other one on the right of the center of enlargement. So straight we go to enlargement. So as we have discovered, the center of enlargement will be at the center. When you just see negative, any negative enlargement, scale factor given negative, the object and the image will be on the opposite sides of the center of enlargement. So I can have my image here, my object. So that is my object learner, and give you PQR. PQR. So as usual, you prolong lines from each vertex to the center of enlargement. Still have P. Now, you'll reason also, given that the scale factor is equal to -2. There is something that will happen about those distances. You'll have OQ will be equal to minus OQ or OQ prime will be twice OQ, but now in the opposite direction. So since the image distance is negative, you can include a negative. So you'll have OP will be -2 OP. So the negative shows that they are in the opposite directions of the center of enlargement. And lastly, OR prime will be equal to minus twice OR. So when we have negative enlargements, that is what happens. So I go straight to locating my points. OQ learner, and I start with OQ. OQ to the center of enlargement is 6.5. 6.5. See here? So this will become 6.5. You double it, you'll get 13. So that will be Q. That is Q prime. Q prime. So you can even come and say OQ is equals to 6.5 centimeters. OQ prime will be minus 13.0 centimeter. The minus just shows it is in the negative direction. We shall come to, we started with Q, we can come to P. OP 6.7, OP 6.8, OP prime will be 13.6, 13.6 almost somewhere there. So that is P prime. We shall then come to also there is something that has happened there. This is 6.7. This is 13.4. Supposed to be here. That is P. We move to R. R. So you come and say OP is equal to 6.7 centimeters. OP prime minus 13.4 centimeters. We move to the last one, R. R. That is 4.5, 4.6. So this one will be 9.2. 9.2, it's here. That is R prime. You come and write OR is 4.6 centimeters lana. OR prime doubles, but it is now negative, minus 9.2 centimeters. There is something you'll discover once I draw that. I'll join P to R, P to R. I'll join P to Q. So there is something you discover. The image has doubled in size and it is also inverted. So that is what you do when you have a negative enlargement. So you realize the image is inverted, upside down, upside down, upside down. Another meaning of the word inverted lana is upside down. Let's just go through a recap of the solutions. Identify the center. This is the object. This is the object. And that is the image. So you prolong a line from the center of enlargement through all the three vertices. Then given a scale factor 2, the image distance from the center of enlargement will be double the object distance. It happens the same for a negative enlargement, only that for a negative enlargement, the image and the object are on opposite sides of the center of enlargement. So with that, it will be a prime time for the assignment. So learner, there goes the assignment. 1. Choose any center O and enlarge any triangle with enlargement scale factor 2. And number 2, choose any center O and enlarge a triangle with enlargement scale factor -2. And note that the center should be outside the triangle. Don't use a center inside the triangle. So thank you very much for your audience. Work out those solutions and let's meet in the next lesson to continue with our lessons on enlargement. Bye-bye.